This is a tutorial to mod your earphones for your iPhone, because these ones are crap. End of story. And these are the same as the cx300 Steinhenser or whatever you call them. So basically what you want to start off with, you can see I've got my Apple mic volume up and down on the end of that. So you start off with, we'll take your crappy earphones, iPhone ones, you put a screwdriver in here, twist. It's quite tricky, but what actually happens is, at the other end, I've got another set that I practiced on, an old set. It basically cracks open. It's a bit of a twist, so it's sort of a twist once you loosen them. Careful not to twist them too much or you'll snap one of the wires like I did. So once they're cracked open, you can desolder these, and then you pull this through, undo the knot, and then the whole lot just pulls straight through, so you've got your bare wires. And what you'll notice on this is there's a copper wire and a red wire. The copper wire is the negative, that's all you need to remember. Copper wire is negative. So once this is all stripped off, you take your cx300s or mm50s or the Steinheister, can't even pronounce them. Basically these are actually a creative clone made by the same people. These are broke, so I practiced on these two first. So you remove the bud, and then this is quite tricky. You've got to get your nail in here or a screwdriver and you pry it open. And what I did is, once I got it pried open slightly, I put it nose down, turned it a bit more, and then prized it a bit more. These have already been loose, so I'll just open them up. Difficult to film on your own. There you go. It's a lot trickier than that, but trust me, it does come off eventually. So you take that disc off. Now what you'll see now is these are ultrasonically welded together, these two plastic parts. You can see what you need to do to separate them is you get a sharp blade, stick the blade in the groove, you wobble it, and then once it's in, you get the long edge of the blade in, twist it, move it around, twist it, go 360 all the way around, and that splits the weld, and then just pops open. And then inside here you've got the same setup with a knot, and you can see you have, if I can get it focused, iPhone 3GS focuses, and it's pretty good, but what you can see there is you've got a red splodge, focusing too well, so you've got a red splodge on the positive, so you want to put that copper wire on the opposite one. So you desolder that, both of them wires, pull it through again, like that, undo that knot, and then the whole lot comes apart, because you'll need this, that needs to thread through your iPhone wires. So basically you go back to your iPhone set. At this point that won't be soldered, but the knot won't be in. You'll take this piece, thread it through this wire, and then retie the knot on the end. And then what you want to do is take the copper wire, solder it onto the opposite, to the red mark, red paint mark. Make sure you tie the knot before you solder it. You can see the sort of distance you need, because when this pulls through, you can see it's just enough to close the whole lot back together. Not too much. Give it a good tug. basically once you do that, you close this back up. And what I did was put a blob of super glue on and let it set for a couple of seconds and then wipe it off with your finger. So the only super glue that's left is the super glue in the grooves itself. And I did that 4 times, 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 9 o'clock. So if it was all flush, then once you've done that, the ring will fit on. If you don't wipe it flush, you'll have problems with the ring fitting back on. The ring fits back on, you rub it earpiece, and then what you're left with is a decent set of earphones. And this is the 3GS earphone set, so it's got the volume up and down, all works spot on. Pretty easy. Have fun.